Hey, it's Andy with the Spiritual Rehab, and I wanted to talk today about something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and that's money, which we all think about. But how does money come to terms with spirituality? I think that a lot of us find money to be evil, right? It's got a bad rap. And people who make a lot, or people who are trying to make more, sometimes are seen as sort of money chasers or shallow. And how do we reconcile the idea of spirituality and money? I believe that money is just energy. I believe everything is energy. Science has proved it. So when you take the physical paper or metal of money, obviously it's energy, it's atoms. And then the idea behind money is also energy too, because it's an idea, and it's like money actually represents. Its worth is only what we bestow upon it. A dollar is worth a dollar, and a dollar will get you a candy bar or whatever. So it's all arbitrary. So we assign the meaning to money, and therefore we give it its value. Now, because we all come to sort of an agreement on it, that means some people have a higher amount of it and more stuff that can be bought with money, and some people have less. So maybe that's where all the problems are. Because just because you have a lot of money doesn't make you a bad person, and just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're not doing a lot of good things with it. Let's face it. With the problems that we're having with the hurricanes in America, this year especially, Texas and Florida just getting smashed. So there's a lot of money that's going to be lost and then spent fixing all this stuff. So certainly that's a good use for money, and when people are in need, you use money to satisfy their needs. So that's a great thing. And when we desire more money, it's really not a selfish thing. I mean, I believe being selfish also gets a bad rap, because the most important person on the planet for you is you, and for me is me. Because if I don't take care of me, I can't help anyone else. So I have to take care of me first. And if that's selfish, if that's the very definition of selfish, then I'm selfish, and I hope you are too. So just because you or me want to make more money doesn't make us bad people. And if the ultimate goal is to help other people, then that's fantastic. But let's never forget that middle step, the step where we take care of ourselves first. Because again, if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't help other people. And that means being good to yourself and treating yourself. So getting more money allows you to get more manicures, more massages, a more comfortable bed so you get a better sleep, maybe a personal trainer so you're in better shape. These are all good ways to spend your money on yourself so that you can be a better person. And ultimately, it's the better person that would be it's the better person that you bring to the world, and that is how you do the good things. And so when we say we want more money to help other people, the first thing we have to do is help ourselves, treat ourselves, and then do the altruistic deeds. And certainly, you just take a number, say $1,000. You've got $1,000 to spend, and you spend 950 of it on yourself and $50 on the guy whose house got blown away. That seems unfair, but that's also it's also a judgment call. You can't put a number or a percentage on how people spend their money and say they're good or bad, because the guy that drives a Mercedes and lives in a big house and owns two others might also be the one that donated $2 million to a cause. You know, so it's all relative. And you know, we find limitations behind money. We find limitations behind not having it. But ultimately, it is a flow of energy, just like everything else. So I'm not telling you how to make a lot of money, and I'm not telling you that however much money you have is okay. What I'm saying is, let's not separate spirituality and money anymore. Money is a fantastic way to be more spiritual, to practice your spirituality, to go deeper with it. Maybe you want to go to Tibet and learn how to meditate. You don't have to go to Tibet to meditate, but you know, getting a lot of money can be absolutely a fantastic way to up your game and be more spiritual and be a better person, be a more rounded person, be a more experienced person, be a more educated person in whatever it is that you want to share with the world. There's a lot of things that I believe that I would love to share, but I'm not comfortable because I don't think I know enough. If I had the money, I could take a class, or I could hire a mentor or somebody who would broaden my mind. These are all wonderful ways to use money to increase your spirituality. I don't know if you can hear that, but my kids are just being crazy outside the door. So I'm going to wrap this up. Another source of energy, my children. Fantastic, wonderful. So look, don't give money the bad rap that it gets sometimes. It is a fantastic way to share your to increase your spirituality, to deepen your spiritual practice, and to bring that to the world. Okay? So it's all about the peace, the love, and the understanding. I'm Andy, and I will talk to you again.